This is not sound, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, come on in and shut up.
It's Valentine's Day. Wear long johns and then snuggle with your 51-year married, your 51-year anniversary. This is George and Effie Soter from Greece originally, a very interesting story.
Yeah, she's from Greece, I'm from Chicago, but my parents were from Greece, and we met during the war when she was here.
What is your secret for 51 years?
Happiness.
You're both very happy. You can tell smiling ear to ear. This is their son. Can we look at these faces? Like twins, father and son.
Why don't you reminisce a little bit?
I don't want to reminisce. You want to pick up the plates?
Why don't you want to reminisce?
Because
Yes,
there's
sir.
nothing to reminisce about.
Oh, really?
The life is ahead of us. Not behind us.
Actually, Effie doesn't have it right. I really met her. She was working as a bartender in a bar where all the soldiers had.
What do you want?
Yeah, right.
Son?
I was a soldier in Worcester, Massachusetts, and I went to a dance. And someone said, "There's this girl from Greece." I said, "There's this girl who's from Athens." Effie, who's also at Clark College. And I'd heard that she was at school, but I hadn't seen her there, and I saw her at this dance. So I went up and introduced myself, said I'd heard about you. And Effie was very standoffish because her aunt and uncle were wealthy people in town, and she thought I was after her for her money. The cooler she got, the more interested I was.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick?
What do you think of that last play, George?
That's pretty good. You can always make money, but memories are hard to come by.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight.
Effie and Irma are arguing about whether this woman was genuine or not. Irma says, "I knew she wasn't genuine. Marlon Brando would never marry a woman like that." Effie's sister came from Greece, and every morning she'd like to have a soft-boiled egg, okay?
Yeah.
And so one morning she made 2 soft-boiled eggs, and she decided she'd only eat one. So she put it back in the refrigerator, but she wrote on it, so that everybody knows, "This egg is boiled." So Tommy was living here, and there were 10 other eggs there, and he wrote, "This egg is not boiled. This egg is not boiled." The other 10 eggs.
When you have vegetarians come to your house to eat, you always have to prepare a special meal. No vegetarian that I have ever met has ever said, "Oh, you're a meat eater. Well, I'll cook a steak for you when you come over." They serve you grits and soybeans and whatever they're eating.
When Effie and I were engaged, we went to visit her aunt where her grandmother lived in Massachusetts. And I was being very charming and so forth. So in the morning, at our dinner, I said that I'd like to make a toast. And grandmother knew some words. She says, "Toast." She says in Greek, "Wait, my dear, I'll get you a piece." And then the next 3 days we were there, every time we sat at the table, there'd be these 2 pieces of burnt toast. That was my place. Cold burnt toast.
All his life he's going to go to the land of Dante and Beatrice and so forth. And he finally gets to Italy, and he arrives at night, and the next morning he's in this wonderful little Italian hotel with peeling wallpaper and this wonderful And he opened the window, and there were all these fishermen pulling the nets in from the shore. And it was the culmination of a whole life that had been aborted and frustrated. And there it was. The sun was coming in, the fishermen were pulling the nets, and he opened up the shutters, and he looked down, and he couldn't contain himself, and he said, "Saludes, pescatores." And one of the fishermen looked up and said, "Hiya, fuckface."
When this world began, happens right. There should be a girl for every single man. To my great regret, someone has upset me. And it's pretty regretful we've never met. I'm looking at straws just because I may meet her yet. Somebody loves me, I wonder who she ever entice me. Somebody loves me, I wish I knew who she can be, worries me. For every girl who passes me, I shout, hey baby, you were meant to be my lover queen. Somebody loves me, I wonder, maybe it's you.
Well, I had some B's and I had some thighs. I had some calves. I don't tell lies, but my feet hurt a lot. I've walked the roads and I've talked to toads and I've sang some songs, it's true, but God knows I love you. She loves you.
I look down and I see my feet. They're walking around the earth, trying to find some friends that I can call my own for the rest of my life, like George Soter was. George Soter was. I met him, and I look down and I see nothing but bunions and corns, because my feet have been shorn all over from this shore to the next, and I understand now why I want to sit down.
Wanna sit down next to George. Wanna sit down next to George. Wanna sit down.
'Cause there's nobody else I want to sit next to.
Sit down next to George.
Unless King Louis XIV was here, I'd rather sit next to him.
But he ain't here, so you wanna sit next to George.
Or maybe President Clinton.
But he ain't here neither, so sit next to George. Sit next to George.
All right.
Hey, don't move. This is a motion picture. Keep still.